Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm taking you to Ikea and we are going to be looking for vintage inspired home decor on an Ikea budget, meaning very inexpensive. So I'm going to walk you through the store, show you what I'm finding that looks like it could go perfectly in a vintage home, and then I'm going to take you back to my house, show you my haul and how I'm using it and styling it in my home. All right, they got some nice wooden hangers. You could always stain these darker, add like some IOD stamps or something on these, make them look vintage. You can rub and buff these, make them look old and antique. Let's see what else we can find. I'm gonna get some pillow inserts for sure while we're here. They have the best feather pillow inserts. Candles. $2 for a nice pillar candle. $13.99. I like those. They even have a place for labels. Even these little seagrass nesting baskets. It's got a nice ticking stripe. Definitely looks vintage. $20. Grain sack looking napkins. Those definitely look vintage. And here. Actually, this lamp is pretty attractive. Again, you could even stain that, use some antiquing wax.
That's kind of cool.
I really like these baskets. Feel kind of cheap though. Alright, so here is a great place to get your pillow inserts. Wow, 50 by 50. Oh, 20 by 20. So 20 by 20s. And they are only $14.99. Oh no, the inner is only $7. And they're really nice feather pillows. These muslin throws are nice. Nice organic look to them. I actually don't mind this bench. I like the, I would stain the legs darker, but it's kind of just a nice, simple, long bench to put at the end of the bed, use as an ottoman. $3.49. This is really cute too. And it has storage. I have all these little picture frames, the gold. Lamp's really pretty. Kind of has that bamboo almost look to it. I like the shade. It's only $65. Love floor lamps. Oh, they have little record players. It's cool. Kind of like this pillow cover. Muslin. Oh, they have a little lamp version. That's really cute. I like how skinny. I actually don't mind these blinds. Just kind of simple. They're magnetic. That's kind of cool. Just feel like I'm walking around in someone's apartment. Mm-hmm. These are kind of nice.
Back from their college classes.
This would be nice for the schoolroom. Even something like these. A little storage. Kind of want to get some of these soaps. It's glued shut, but I kind of like those soaps in there. What, like this? It's got like a wavy glass look to it. Almost looks vintage. That's cool. Again, we're looking for things at Ikea here that could easily look vintage and work in with a vintage aesthetic. These look cozy. These definitely look like old medicine cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cool. I like the yellow. I think really cute in a bathroom. Definitely vintage looking. I'm all decorated for Valentine's. Would love a little breakfast nook. Little corner nook. It's a darling little chair. It's the butler's pantry. Okay, another nice rug. Low back. Let's see what things. Oh, these are metal. Those are nice. $7.99. So here is that bar, and it looks like
You have to think part of that is you got
they put. I'm not sure if they put two together or if they actually have one that's that long. But, let's see. Hooks. Whole tarp rail, 31 and a half. That's really cool. You could put that on furniture, like if you had an island. Is that really only $8? That's crazy. I love those. Sweet little bench that you could paint, stain. Here's another rail system. Great above your stove with pots hanging from it. Ikea also has some really nice dish brushes that look vintage. And plant misters. I like the ribbed glass. All right, so these chairs obviously are reminiscent of the bentwood chairs. Actually, really nice. $145. I like that. It's a pretty chair. Kind of. I wish I would have seen these. These are actually really nice. So if you're looking for some bentwood chairs and you haven't found any on Marketplace or wherever, check Ikea. They're the Skogs bow. They have nice wood grain. Really pretty. Something like this would look nice hanging off of a peg. And looky here, they even have pegs. So you can get peg rail, $19.99. And I actually really like the size of the pegs. I like that they're smaller. Then they have these nice seagrass baskets. I like these brass hooks. And here are the brass rails that I have in my kitchen. So you can get little additional pieces to go on them, like this plant holder, which I might have to grab because it's only $6. It's a really pretty faucet. $118. Definitely has an antique look to it. I like that, the hot, cold. It's like the gooseneck. Okay, well, I love this. Obviously the gingham and the green. So pretty. So here is my IKEA haul. Let me kind of quickly go through and show you what I got and what my plans are for it. So let's just start over here. I grabbed this pretty seagrass tote. It's actually not the one that I thought it was that I saw in the showroom, but I was having a hard time finding the things that I liked in the showroom and the marketplace. So I found this one last minute. I still really like it. I think it's pretty. It's got the basket weave pattern. The other one was just a little bit tighter. So I want to put this in my foyer and hang it from one of my pegs and then hopefully even use it. We'll see. Like I said, I love IKEA's feather pillow inserts. So I grabbed two 20 by 20s and also two 26 by 26. So it's just nice to have these. They're very, very inexpensive and they work great. I also grabbed some pillar candles. They're both pretty tall, but I did get a taller one and then a less tall one. Again, just very, very inexpensive pillar candles. Pillar candles can get expensive, so if you can find them at IKEA for very cheap, definitely grab them. Lots of things for the schoolroom. I grabbed these organizational boxes. They just have like sections inside of them. Two of those, I thought maybe I could make a like Play-Doh type of sensory activity thing or a little trinket type play sensory thing in there. We'll see. And then of course a little puppet owl. My kids love to play with puppets and they're actually great to use for teaching. And I grabbed this pretty tablecloth. I might actually try it here in the dining room for spring to brighten things up a little bit. I just liked the natural organic look of it, very linen kind of looking. And it says France on here. So I don't know if it means it's made in France, but it has a very subtle, I don't know if that's a ticking stripe or if that's just how the fabric is textured. Either way, I like that. I also grabbed these 2 of these pillow covers. I really like that they're double-sided. So the one side has this stitching and a nice little flower, and then the back has a blue ticking stripe. And then of course it's got the little ruffle. Okay, and I thought this little caddy here would be nice for the schoolroom. I love pops of yellow in there. So I grabbed more of these hooks for my brass hook, and then I actually just went ahead and got 2 more of those, a shorter one and the really long one that I showed you. Don't know where I'm going to put them, but I absolutely love these. They are so handy. They're so inexpensive. You can do so much with them. So I just wanted to have 2 on hand just in case I found somewhere to put them. And yeah, like I said, they're just really inexpensive. So why not have a couple on hand? And speaking of hand, I grabbed this handskalad, a staple Ikea item here. But I thought possibly I could try and use this again in the schoolroom for teaching. And we'll see. I thought the kids would think that was kind of cool. Again, more teaching materials, just some watercolor pencils. I got 2 packs of those for the 2 kids. And then I got these nice big clear jars for flour. That's going to go in my hutch in my breakfast room because currently I have them hidden in bags. Just kind of linen looking bags. So I thought this would make more sense. And then, and also I found these gorgeous, this is like a yarrow. Look how real these look. And they were only $4 a stem. I love these. I think they're so pretty. So I'm going to find a place for those. I got 7 of them. And let's see. Oh, a couple things here that I missed. Just some mats. I thought for the kids when we paint and do different things just to protect our surfaces. But this is just like a nice clear heavy duty mat. I think they're for desks and stuff. And then they also had this cork, which I thought I could possibly, it got ripped, which I thought I could hang on a wall or something, or frame, or put in a frame and, hang things from it. So see if I attempt to do anything with that here soon. And I also have a new plant. Here it is. This is my second fiddle leaf fig plant that I'm going to work really hard to keep alive. I just watered it. I know you're not supposed to water them too much, but this area here has just been craving a plant for so long. And I think it was only $20 or $25. So, and then I got the basket for it as well. I think that looks really cute. So hopefully this thing thrives over here in this location. Let me know if you have any tips for me for fiddle leaf fig plants to keep them alive and happy and healthy. I would love to hear them. Okay, and here are the other things we got at Ikea. I wanted to wait and show you until we had it all set up, but it's these, I think they're called Hafsta cabinets. And we got 3 of them and placed them under the window here in our school room. And they're, I think, going to be wonderful. They have lots of storage, which is what we needed, and all this countertop space that I can display things on or even work on when I do all of my laminating and things. So I'm really excited to have these. They almost made the room feel bigger, which is amazing. So here's what they look like if we zoom out, I guess. Here they are. So I'm really excited to have those. I like the style of them. They have a little bit more trimming and they're real wood. So I feel like they fit in nicely with kind of the more vintage looking pieces that I have in here. Pretty much everything in here has been thrifted except for this. These are really the only new pieces that I bought for this room. Everything else is like Facebook Marketplace, thrifted. This table, Facebook Marketplace. I just had my dad make a leaf for it. So now we've got a little bit of extra space on there, which is really nice. But yeah, there we are. And then I will try and show you where I put some of my other new items from Ikea. Oh yes, and here's where I put the hand. I even thought if I wanted to, I could probably stain this or something and give it like a nice dark wood look. So I did decide to just go ahead and try and darken the lids of these glass jars that I'm going to put flour in. And I'm just using some gel stain, found it at Hobby Lobby. Now, gel stain is going to work a little better for this than maybe like a typical watery stain because it's going to kind of sit on top of this smoother surface. I don't know if it's like a bamboo or something, but I would say use like a gel stain or a chalk paint or something if you're going to change the color of these. You could try sanding them. I'm just not sure how well that would work. So this worked fine. It was a little bit streaky, but you're really not going to see it. It was just to kind of help it, I guess, coordinate a little better with all of my other dark wood items. I was thinking I could potentially turn this area into like a coffee bar if I decided to get an espresso or something, which I've kind of been playing with that idea. I just don't have really any counter space for it, so I thought possibly I could put that here, and then I could put this gold bar up above and hang some cute things from it, some coffee cups and whatnot. So why not just transform this little space into that, see if we like it, and if I don't, then I can change it. But I kind of just want to see what it would look like and if we end up liking it. So the strange thing is this didn't come with any screws. And I swear the last one that I bought did. So I think that's kind of odd, but hopefully I have some that will work. And I was even debating on whether or not to use command strips. And I might actually just use command strips, because even if something does fall off of here, it's not really going to go too far. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try command strips. And give it a few good tugs and see if it's going to be enough. I do have to use smaller ones. I think these might be the 15-pound ones.